Can I move your stuff around?
Yeah. Whatever you need.
Good evening, everybody. It's not typical that I get to come in first and rearrange the mayor's items up here, so thank you for that moment. Welcome. I am Jen Camille. I am the superintendent of the Manchester School District, and I would like to thank all of you for being here with us this evening. We are fortunate to be joined this evening by a number of our district employees, elected officials, veterans, including the National Guard General, Mr. Aldenberg, Mayor Jay Rouet. We have a number of Board of School Committee members, Jason Bonilla, Karen Sewell, Julie Turner, Jess Spillers, Mr. Bob Baines, and Liz O'Neill. I was reading Joy's name in the seat. It's a pleasure to have all of you with us to be able to celebrate the accomplishment and the choice your student is making. I want to give you a little bit of background on our ceremony this evening. We expect it to take about 30 minutes. We will have a few speakers, and after that we're going to call each one of our students up for their recognition. You're welcome to stay after to take pictures, and I'm sure anyone in this room would be more than happy to either take a picture with you or help you get that picture taken. I want to start by saying it's always an honor for me to be at this ceremony every single year. It's my moment to recognize the commitment that you have made to serve our country. We're recognizing students this evening who have committed to the Army, Marines, Air Force, and the National Guard. You are all incredibly impressive. I will say military service is near and dear to my heart. I've had family members who have served, and both of my grandfathers were very proud members of their respective branch. To our students, I understand and respect your level of commitment, far deeper than I could ever put into words. To your families, I want you to know I have sat in the shoes of a family member who sits at home while a family member is deployed. I want to remind you that in those moments, you are not alone. Reach out to the resources and supports available to you, and always remember the resources available within the Manchester School District. To our students, service to your country is a major commitment and an impressive one to be made at such an early age. It is a commitment to something greater than you, in service of the bright ideals of our country. This commitment will take you places all around the world and to support those in need. I want to talk just for a moment about how you possibly got here today. Somewhere along the way, someone laid a foundation for you. Someone sparked an idea or supported you as you moved forward and made the decision that brought you here this evening. Whether those who laid the foundation are your family, a friend, a teacher, a coach, or all of the above, I want to encourage you to take the moment to thank them. Just pause, not tonight, but through the next couple of months as you keep moving in your journey, and make sure you say thanks. I also want to remind you, we're back here in the city of Manchester rooting for you. Wherever you go next is entirely up to you. Whether your service takes you near or far, please remember that we are here. We are grateful for your decision to serve. You are leaders, you are role models, and we could not be more proud of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Mayor, Jay Rouet.
I got a chance to say hello to most of you as you were coming in, but let me take a moment to kind of reiterate a little bit of what the superintendent said. I am so deeply proud of each and every one of you. For those who might be unfamiliar with my background, so I'm a first lieutenant in the Army National Guard here in the state of New Hampshire. I joined when I was 35, so twice as old as probably any of you that are going in, which was an interesting circumstance to say the least. But the reason why I had always wanted to serve. So I was a sophomore in high school when 9/11 happened. And I deeply wanted to wear the uniform of our nation. And there is, with the exception of marrying my wife, it was the best decision that I ever made. You are going to learn so much about teamwork, about responsibility, about being accountable to others, about communication. There's not, and now I've had a number of positions in my life where I've had to hire individuals, And when a hiring employer is looking at a resume and they see military service on that resume, they're immediately going to know a number of things about you. You are going to be responsible, you're going to be on time, you're going to be polite, you have a fantastic background to offer any potential employer. So what you're going to learn, the skills that you are going to learn are going to help you for the rest of your life. To say nothing of the fact that I don't think that there is a higher calling in this world than public service, whatever form or function that may take. But to me, I think serving your country in uniform is the highest calling that you can have. So I deeply appreciate you swearing on that dotted line and saying that I want to serve my country. It is something that you will never regret. Well, you may regret it while you're rolling around in the mud for a couple weeks, but I'll say this too. I've said this to a couple of you beforehand, but I was so nervous when I went to basic training, not the least of which that I was old enough to be everybody's father when I went down there, the folks that I went through basic training with. But it is a small period of time in your life where you go through basic training or your AIT. But recognize that the work that you are putting in is going to pay huge dividends on the back end. And as hard as it may be at times, enjoy and appreciate the moment that you have. The general can probably fill in the statistics better than I can, but there's far less than 1% of the United States serves our nation in uniform. You are joining a very, very select group of individuals, and you should be deeply proud and honored by that fact. I'll close by saying this. We have a significant record of service here in the city of Manchester that I'm also very proud of. Former Mayor Baines, current school board member Baines, was in the United States Army Band. General Altenberg was also Chief Altenberg of the Chief of Police here in the city. Our Health Department Director, Anna Thomas, was a major in the United States Army as well. So they all outrank me in a number of different ways. But we have a huge record of service here in the city of Manchester. And you all, oh, to say nothing, I'm sorry, I forgot our boss. Most importantly, the TAG, the Adjutant General for the New Hampshire Army National Guard, is also a Manchester guy as well. So we have a huge record of service here in the city. We should be proud of that. And you all are following in that long line of individuals who have chose to serve their nation. So on behalf of the city of Manchester, thank you all so much. Recognize that what you're about to undertake is difficult, but it is deeply rewarding. And as the superintendent had said, you have an entire city behind you. Don't ever hesitate to reach out. I have an open door policy, and I'm sure the superintendent and her staff would love to answer and meet with you if you have any questions or comments or concerns going forward. But just thank you again for your service and for making Manchester proud. It is a distinct honor now to introduce newly promoted Brigadier General Alan Aldenberg. Thanks.
So where are my future Marines, Airmen, soldiers? Raise your hands, please. Put them up high. Don't be ashamed. Be proud of the fact. All right. Any veterans in the room? Thank you for your service, gentlemen. Appreciate it. So I was in your shoes about 32 years ago. All right. I've been in the United States Army for 32 years. So I could be all of your dads. Before I start my remarks, the mayor's right. There's nothing greater than service to your country, and the fact that all of you have raised your hand or will raise your hand shortly to swear an oath to the United States and the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, take that serious, okay? We live in a volatile world. It's no secret. Look around, watch the news, watch real news, read real newspapers, get your news from valid sources, and start to learn what's going on in the world so that you'll fully understand what you're getting yourself into, because it's important. All right, it's serious business, but it's also fun. All right, if I wasn't having fun after 32 years, I wouldn't keep doing it. So, to all of you, so soon to be service members, and to your proud families, thank you for allowing me the privilege of being here with you today, and it is a privilege. To our men and women preparing to step forward into military service, congratulations. And also congratulations on your graduation. And thank you for the extraordinary choice that you've made. In a time when there are countless paths you could have taken, you've chosen a path that leads not toward comfort, but toward challenge, not toward ease, but toward service. That decision speaks volumes about your character, your values, and your sense of purpose. As someone who's worn this uniform for over 3 decades, I can tell you this: there is no more meaningful way to spend a life than in service to something greater than yourself. And that's what you're choosing here today, to serve your nation, your community, and each other, more importantly. That sense of duty doesn't just make you part of the military, it makes you part of a proud tradition that stretches back generations. You are now the next link in that chain. And to the families, thank you. Again, having done this for 32 years until they made the mistake, I guess, of promoting me, so now they're stuck with me for a little bit more. Your support is the quiet strength behind every uniform. No one serves alone, and we know the sacrifices that you make as well, and that you will be making in the future. So that encouragement you're given, the values you've instilled, and the love you'll continue to offer will be the foundation as they take on this new chapter. Your journey is just beginning. Ahead of you are long days, like the mayor said, early mornings, tough training, and moments that will test you in every way. But I promise you this: you will find camaraderie like you've never known, a sense of pride that runs deep, and opportunities to lead, to grow, and to serve in ways that will shape your entire life. So you're stepping into a very noble calling. The uniform you'll wear represents not just military service, but the trust of a nation. So wear it with honor. Be the kind of leaders others want to follow, and never forget why you chose this path. So know that we are proud of you collectively. We all believe in you, and we are with you every step of the way. And I'll leave you with this: if you are not getting into the military with the intent to treat people with dignity and respect, and to respect every race, every gender, no matter who that person may be or their ideas and values that they hold dear, if you're not prepared to respect and honor those, then please do not put on the uniform of the United States military. Okay, so you need to reflect on that deeply. There is nothing more diverse than the United States military. The mayor's right, less than 1% wear a uniform. Okay, less than 1%. We're a very large country. But within those ranks are people of all walks of life. So cherish that, learn from one another. Let me finish with this. I grew up in the suburbs of Massachusetts. When I joined the military and went to Fort McClellan in Alabama, all right, that was my first real exposure, if you will, to diversity. And for me, it was an eye-opener. And I loved it. I embraced it. I learned from boys of Alabama, boys of Mississippi, kids from California, all over the country. That's been my greatest part of wearing this uniform, is just being around other people who are different than me. So embrace it and cherish it. God bless America.
Thank you to both of you. And I just want to note, while we work hard to make sure we've been able to identify every student who should be recognized here this evening, we do this through student report. So it is with my absolute heartfelt pre-apology. If we have missed somebody, please let them know to reach out to us so we can make sure we recognize them as well. In all this evening, we have 12 graduates who have committed to serve. Some students are with us this evening, some are not, but we're going to recognize everybody nonetheless. So I'm going to start out with Taylin Labossiere, Memorial High School, National Guard. Mark Simpson, Manchester School of Technology, Marines. Brandon Torres Rodriguez, West High School, Army. Nathan Kaiser, Central High School, Marines. Eddie Batista Piguero, Central High School, Marines. Craig Robinson, Central High School, Army. Just a little housekeeping as I continue to call names. If you are in the audience, please come forward. The mayor is going to hand you a certificate, and I'm sure the general is going to want to hop in a quick photo as well. Jazz Marie Gonzalez, Memorial High School, Army National Guard. Aiden Cruz Almeida, Memorial High School, U.S. Marine Corps.
You know, when the Marine Corps gets old, you can come over to the Army.
Only some subtle barbing. Tristan Devereaux, Memorial High School, U.S. Army.
There we go.
Lexus Donatelli, Memorial High School, U.S. Air Force. Cameron Johnson, Manchester School of Technology, U.S. Air Force. Lily LaFond, Central High School, U.S. Army. With that, this brings our ceremony this evening to a close. On behalf of the Manchester School District, I would like to thank everyone who has joined us here this evening. Families, you're welcome to stay a bit longer if you want to grab a photo with your student or one of our guests or one of our board members. And tonight's school board meeting will get ready around 6:30, so you have some space, you have a little bit of time. One last note, I just want to say to our students again, thank you. I am absolutely always honored and humbled to be the one to greet you into that next piece within our district. So, bottom of my heart, thank you for your willingness to serve. If we can have each of the students come back up, they'd like to do a group photo.
Sir. So I'll send I can send everything to you guys this way too, and that way